Aloha everybody, Tin Tin Pu'ule. Today we have a special episode. We flew over from the island of Kauai, our home, and we came over to Oʻahu, Waimea Bay, for the Eddie Aikau opening ceremony. So we're gonna hang out and get some friends, talk to some people, some friends, and check it out and pay our respects to our hero, our Hawaiian surfer hero, Eddie Aikau. Aloha, we're here at the Eddie Aikau. We're sitting here with Uncle Clyde, just getting a couple words out from him. And yeah, we're just here to support the Aikau Ohana.
Thank you so much.
And just talk to Uncle Clyde and see some good friends that we haven't seen for a long time. Hello, Uncle Clyde, how you doing today?
Aloha no, doing pretty good, we're just waiting for my sister Mara come with all the other tents, and we're going to secure all the tents because kind of windy out today.
Yeah.
But you know, it's another, it's the opening ceremony for Eddie Aikau. We're here to honor all of the big wave riders that been invited today. And this is also the beginning of the holding period for the Eddie today.
Yes.
We're going to have the holding period for 3 months. It's starting today and it ends on March 9th. But we're looking for 20 feet or bigger local scale or 40 feet or bigger international scale. It's been a little hard to find the right size of waves, so it's been canceled all the way back to 2016.
Oh.
2016. We never had the contest for 7 years, bro. But there's hope.
There's hope. This year could be it.
Next week, in another week, we're expecting a 20 to 25 foot local scale wave. So that's big enough for the Eddie to go. So we're hoping that we have a sizable wave that's worthy enough to have the Eddie in another 2 weeks.
Awesome.
So
awesome.
That's the excitement.
Yeah, it's 2016. That's a long time.
Yeah.
I was here. The last time I was here is when Bruce Irons took off from that wave and caught it all the way to the beach.
In the shore break.
Yeah, the shore break. Yeah, that was a good. That was a great year that year, and yeah, it's a good time. So I just wanted to ask you one question.
Okay.
So, what is your most memorable moment in this, out of all these years of this big wave competition?
The biggest moment for me personally would have to have been 2016. And 2016, 6 months prior to the Eddie that we had in 2016, actually 8 months prior, I made a decision that at 66 years old then, 2016, that was going to be my last ride. For the last 30 years, I've surfed in every single Eddie Aikau, and I'm proud to say that in every Eddie Aikau, I was respectable. At least top 10 for the last 30 years.
A chance for winning.
So I'm proud to say that. I'm proud to say that.
Yeah.
I mean, 2016, I was 66 years old, and I said to myself, I gotta move on the side and give the younger guys a chance to be invited and to ride the big one, you know?
For sure.
Because I didn't want to be like all the other athletes. The boxers who don't know when to hang up the glove. The football player who don't know when to hang up their jersey. You know?
Exactly.
I wanted to be my retirement, my last ride. I wanted to go out flying high. So I trained for 8 months. Nobody knew that I trained for 8 months, bro. Waimanalo running the back hills paddling out to Rabbit Island, cruising with the sharks out there and the manu and everybody. Because in this kind of riding waves, it's a lot of mental, strong mental effort, yeah. So your mind have to be strong for ride this kind of big waves, yeah.
Yes.
So I was training for 8 months, and when the day came, the eddy was on. Nobody knew that Uncle Clyde, at 66 years old, felt so confident that I could have won the event in 2016. And a lot of news media back in 2016 was pitting John Florence, the young bull, against the old bull, Uncle Clyde.
Yeah.
That was in 2016. Now I was 66 years old. John was 26 years old.
Young boy.
But I took the challenge on by training. And when the day came, it was the biggest waves ever for an eddy event. Waimea Bay usually closes out 2 or 3 times a day. And you're saying waves are pushing 30 feet. Hawaiian, 60 national scale. That's some big waves. So, you know, when the day of the event came, all I knew, Uncle Clyde was ready to rock and roll. And that no matter what happens, when I paddle out, the first big wave comes, I'm going. So I paddle out with John Florence and all the other guys in my heat. And the waves usually close out 3 times a day. On this day, it was closing out every 15 minutes. So the waves were massive. But I was determined to ride in this event. So my plan was, when I paddle out, the first big wave come, no matter what, I'm going. And no matter if John Florence is on the side of me or in the back of me, I'm going. So when I was out there, the first big wave came, turned around, took off. The wave was about 30 feet. When I dropped down 10 feet, my whole board was airborne already. The worst thing you could ever do in riding big waves. Airborne on a 30-foot wave coming down. Oh my God. I see the photographs of it. It's incredible. I got this one picture of me 10 feet in the air, and I'm on the board still, and the board came down, and I was still on the board. And I caught him down. I went another 10 feet, I hit another swell, I was airborne, and that's when I wiped out. And I didn't know then that I broke my shoulder. On my very first wave, I broke my shoulder. So for the rest of the day, I literally paddled with one hand.
Wow. That's take some balls to
One
be
hand
out there.
all
One
day,
hand.
bro. And then my heat was over. I came in, I went to the doctor's tent, and they gave me IV and checked my shoulder, and all I said was, please get me in shape so I can surf one more wave for Eddie in the second round. And it was a very emotional day because the 30,000 people there was Uncle Clyde, Uncle Clyde, Uncle Clyde. It was just incredible.
Adrenaline rush for you.
was chanting when you
Chanting,
on the beach,
yeah.
I
Oh,
remember.
you was here?
Yeah.
You was here too?
Yeah.
Oh.
It was chanting. It was awesome.
When my second round came, and I went down to the right side, when my second round came, I was on the tractor going down, and as I was going down the beach, people were standing up and Uncle Clyde. Very emotional. What can I say, bro?
Yeah, awesome.
What
Well,
can I say?
Good job, Uncle. Many years out here. You're well respected all around the world for being.
But at 73, I got a brand new board. My son got me from the mainland. I'm gonna drop into couple. Maybe not gonna be the biggest, but I'm gonna drop into couple. Maybe a couple 15, 18 footers.
Awesome, my boy. That's
I'm
awesome.
gonna save the big ones for the young boys.
Blast 'em, blast 'em.
Aloha.
Thank you so
Oh,
much,
so-
Uncle.
so,
That's
enough
good. Thank
for
you,
now.
Uncle. Yeah. We'll check in with you later again.
My pleasure, you
Aloha.
guys.
Thank you very much. Have a
Aloha
beautiful
now.
day.
Aloha.
All right, you're watching TambaTV.
Naunai ka hala me ka lehu e halele hua no yana ka
Big round of applause for our women alternates for the 22-23 Eddie Aikau. Congratulations, ladies. Paddle the roughly 100-mile channel Oʻahu to Kauai, and one of the very few to share the lineup with Eddie. A very experienced Chris Owens.
Aluhai, aluhai, aluhai.
Big round of applause for all our alternates, 22-23 Aikau. He's won at Mavericks twice. Puerto Escondido. He's been surfing Jaws for well over 20 years. Absolute legend. 42, 43, they're just silly numbers. Congratulations, Eli. Jamie O'Brien's in the house too. I think I called you better late than never. The guys who live closest in the bay are the latest. Partial, of course. Yeah, boys. But I was just starting to say, this is the beginning of the big wave season. And I just want to remind you guys, remember all your training in Big Wave Risk Assessment Group. Look after one another and be strong, be fit, and look out for one another. That's all I got for him, Clydie.
Thank you, Mark. Great job. Fabulous. You all got to learn some history and everything, but in behalf of the Aikau family and Tamara and everybody involved, oh, here we go. We wanted to thank you anyway for being here and participating in Eddie's ceremony.